Yo guys, so welcome back to another video, and in today's video guys, I'm basically just going to be talking about random crap. So if you guys do enjoy these videos, then please do leave them a like. I don't know if you guys are going to enjoy me just talking about random shit for like 5 minutes, but anyway, I'm going to do it because I have no topics to talk about. Habits of my heart, I can't say no. It's ripping me apart. So basically guys, I had injections today and it went well, yeah. Obviously everyone is always nervous for injections, and I've got to admit, you know, I got a little bit nervous. Everyone gets nervous, but for no obvious reason, because you know that it's just like a tiniest prick. Like when you actually are there, like having it done, you're like, really? Was I really that worried for this? And I honestly think the only reason why we get worried is they build it up way too much. They blow it way out of proportion. Like the woman will be there and she'll be like, oh, don't worry, everything's okay. It will only last like a split second. But when she's saying that, she's making it worse. Like if she had just said nothing at all, then you wouldn't be worried at all, because you would think, oh yeah, it's fine. You know, she's not saying anything, so it must be no danger whatsoever. But if she's there saying, oh, don't worry, you know, it'll be over in a minute. Let's get it over and done with. I'm like, what the hell are you gonna do? Chop my head off? And then when I was there today, she sits me down, right? And then she tells me, right, focus on something else in the room, you know, we'll get it over and done with. And I'm like, what? I thought this was gonna be a tiny needle. What are you trying to do to me? Like, it's really gonna be that bad that I have to focus on something else in the room to ease from the pain? And then it actually happened, and it was literally, I wondered if like it would actually just gone wrong or something, and she hadn't put the whole thing in, because it was just literally the tiniest prick. I've got more pain from a paper cut than I did from that injection. That leads me on to another thing, guys. Once when I was like really little, I got this thorn stuck in the bottom of my foot. Basically how this happened was, I was out with friends and I was just like running around on grass without any shoes on, which I don't know what I was doing while I was doing that in the first place, to be honest. But basically I looked down and there was literally like a whole branch of like thorn bush like dragging from my foot. So I sat down and I pulled, you know, a few of the thorns out of my sock, because I thought they had just got caught up in my sock. And then I tried to pull one of them out, and it wasn't budging. It was stuck right in the bottom of my foot. So I completely yanked it. It didn't come out. It hurt like hell. I had to get like all my friends to go and get my dad, who was like the other side of the estate, like half a mile away. So I had to sit there with this thorn stuck in my foot. I don't know why I've got my foot up. But I had to sit there with this thorn stuck in my foot in complete pain for about 5 minutes while they went to get my dad. My dad came, he just yanked it straight out. He didn't even say anything. He just sort of came up to me, just pulled it straight out. Cheers, Dad. And I thought it was alright after that, but apparently we had to go to hospital because the thorn could have been poisonous or something, so it could have like poisoned my foot. So we went to the hospital. I didn't know what the hell was going on. He laid me on this bed, and then he got this needle out, and I'm like, why the hell do you need a needle? And he's like, okay, right, you might feel a little bit of a prick in a minute. He didn't tell me what the hell he was doing. Just gave me a little injection, you know, as you do, right in the bottom of your foot. I'm pretty sure the bottom of your foot is supposed to be like the most sensitive part of your body. Yep, just shoved a needle right in there. And apparently that was to numb the foot, because right after that, he got another bigger needle out, and then when my foot was numb, he started digging out the whole of the bottom of my foot in front of my eyes. Like literally, the amount of blood coming out of my foot. I'm not going to explain it to you guys, because that would be pretty disgusting. But he was literally digging out the bottom of my foot. He was digging out the bottom of my foot in front of my eyes. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? How is that going to heal? I'm not going to lie, I did feel like God at the time, because I literally was having my foot dug out in front of me and I couldn't feel a thing. I was just like, as you do, just getting your foot dug out with a needle. But seriously, I can't actually remember what happened after that, because I had a massive dent in my foot, and it turned out there was no, you know, bits of thorn still stuck in there or anything. So he dug out the bottom of my foot for completely no reason. But I had to like walk really funny for the next few days, I think, because like literally I had a dent in the bottom of my foot. My foot was a completely different shape to everyone else's. But yeah, that's a cool little story. You know, that's about the only interesting story I have to tell about my childhood. Also, guys, it is non-uniform day tomorrow, and obviously it's the day where school wants us to pay money so that we don't have to wear uniform. And you know, fair enough if it's for charity, you know, children need sports relief, but usually it's not even for charity anyway. Like, it's literally just to raise for this freaking AstroTurf. Yes, AstroTurf. They are raising money to build an AstroTurf. Nothing for education, no, nothing like that. You know, our computers at school, they don't even have Photoshop on them. We use freaking GIMP. We use GIMP. And yet they're prioritizing this AstroTurf. Like, they really need to get their priorities straight, you know? Get the essentials for school first, and then build a freaking AstroTurf. I mean, I'm not really complaining, but that's just get it right, school. Also, it's literally just like forcing us to pay money, because if you don't pay the money, then you're literally just going to be the only one wearing uniform on that day, and nobody wants to do that, so you're always going to pay the money. It's pretty much just them telling us that we can't wear uniform and that we have to pay £1. They're literally just forcing us to pay the money. It's for a fucking AstroTurf. But anyway, enough of that, guys. I might make a rant video on that in the future, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video where I just talk about random stuff. If you did, leave a like down below. That'd be really appreciated, guys. Let me know what you think of these types of videos, and thank you so much for all the support recently, guys. It's been so appreciated. If you could keep it up, that'd be amazing. Leave a comment down below on what you thought of the video and stuff like that. And this has been MrSammyCam, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace off.
Yeah.